Hey, yo.
What up, dudes? Let's fire this thing up for a little bit this morning, man. Fire this thing up. We might do a build video today, but we have another video that might be coming out today, so I gotta hold the upload spot. Is the game worth playing if all you have is the base game? I mean, I have not actually played only the base game, this expansion. I still think Diablo's a lot of fun, and the gameplay and the builds and whatnot to be fun. I would say if you're kind of on the fence, first things first, the new expansion is fantastic and absolutely worth it. It is the best Diablo has been for as long as I've played it and enjoyed it, really. It opens up a lot of different types of content and builds for you. You will kind of be missing out on a big chunk of what your character can do if you don't have it. But if you wanted to try it out first and just kind of play the base game and just get a feel for it, then that would make sense to me if you're kind of not sure about it. But I can assure you, as someone who enjoys action RPGs, that this one is maybe my favorite right now. Whenever I play PoE 2, maybe PoE 2 will be my favorite, just because that's the one I'm gaming on. But yeah, right now, man, this is my favorite. So it is really, really fun and really, really good right now. So that's where I'm at. Can I recommend Whirlwind Barb for beginner? Yeah. Whirlwind Barb is very smooth. Really, the only thing you need to worry about is making your resources feel good early on, and then you're chilling. Once you get that going, you're chilling. Okay. Let us go start off with some hordes and just get this day started, boys. Shall we?
Mostly.
This day started with the unstoppable overpower barb. The cool thing is I have videos about my character, like build updates from like the very beginning into where I am now. So now I don't have this particular setup as a video yet, but it's coming soon. We've been cooking a little bit trying to figure it out. Whirlwind Barb is very chill. Early on, you're probably gonna be like basic attacking and then whirlwinding. You just put all your talent points into Whirlwind after you get like maybe like a couple points in Frenzy. And then once you get access to Death Blow, you can put points into the Death Blow talent where you get a full Fury bar when you kill an enemy with Death Blow. And then you're just whirlwinding, blam, Death Blow, whirlwind, blam, Death Blow, and you're basic attacking maybe bosses. But then once you start getting some resource generation, lucky hit stuff, once you start getting some Fury on kill, I mean, you can even, while you're leveling, as soon as you unlock the cube, just start using resourceful tuning prisms on your gear and just adding those affixes, maybe putting some legendary powers that affect your resources on your rings, tempering your rings for resource generation. It's gonna get real smooth. And then we'll have some techniques for you to scale the the defenses of your build once you can start farming mythics. Once you get a Melted Heart of Selig, you can start to consider doing the low life variant, which becomes extremely tanky. But until then, yeah, I mean, just you know, and you will be just fine as Whirlwind Barb. The good news is it's a really, really fast and smooth farmer, so you can kind of gain power quickly in the end game just because you can steamroll so much stuff. Good. Yeah, war plans being account wide absolutely makes sense. I'm not really sure why war plans wouldn't be account wide. I mean, I guess it's like maybe if you wanted to use different farming strategies on your war plans, but at the same time they could just make it so that war plans had like a loadout, right? So yeah, there's a lot of little things that I think could use some, like, just some optimization. Like they've added a lot of new content, and there's like a little things that's like, yeah, this would be nice. But overall, I love the war plans. I think they're awesome. But yeah, grinding an entire thing, war plan for one character and then just having it be gone is like, yeah, doesn't sound awesome. Kind of, maybe we should just do this. And grab some of these. I feel you though, brother. I'm really only playing one character, but yeah. That would be kind of not ideal. Big dog, what's up, dude? Time to get it going. Got a little morning warm-up Diablo sesh. See if we can maybe snag a level on the front end of this thing and go from there. Grab some Paragon gains. Maybe get up into them pits a little bit. I wanna do the war plan right now though. All I need now is the Infernal Hordes. Level up my war plan with Infernal Hordes. Then we'll have the whole thing maxed out. So maximum rewards for every possible, you know, type of content we want to do. That'd be sweet, huh? Fully juiced. Ready to farm. But we're also gonna be, just while we're playing the game, doing all the war plan stuff, we should get a good variety of materials and resources so that we can kind of save up to do some more of the crafting we gotta do. Either one of those is fine. Hawaii, what's up, bro? Morning. Goodbye, California. Sold enough charms today to max out weapon sockets with flawless skulls. Oh baby. You've been doing the trade farm system, huh? That's good. Well, the song says goodbye Carolina, but I'm saying goodbye California. But yeah. That's me. Kind of funny, huh? We're gonna be in a good spot down in Tennessee. Funny, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to listen to country music. Jenny's saying y'all in text messages. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. That's good stuff. Charm's basically free gold. Yeah, good. Beautiful. And by flawless, you mean flawless Herodric? Is what I'm assuming. Cause that's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of power. A lot of power. What kind of charms are you selling? What kind of rolls are you cooking up on those things? It looks fun. Yeah, whirlwind everything down, bro. There's a decent amount of farming to be done. Got any of them cowboy hats? I don't think I have a cowboy hat. Might need to get one though. What I'm definitely gonna need to get is one of those big, like, full zip up, like, flannel thingies where it's not flannel on the inside. Or sorry, it is flannel on the inside, it's not flannel on the outside. What's up? I need a Carhartt jumper, Jenny says. I have to, bro. I have to get one of me a little cowboy hat. Full J max resource and some ancestral high rollers. That's nice, yeah. How much do you sell them for, and then how much do you buy the flawless for? Formidable. I could use some more flawless Herodrics. I could use a few more of those. Flip ML. Getting our morning going, bro. Starting this thing up. I have not used the trade system, like on D4 trade or like trade chat or whatever, but it is powerful stuff. I used it when we were doing the Hodaquake season. That was my strongest character, I think. Maybe this guy. Are you kidding me? Dude, those prices are insane. Are people like gold duping again or something? I guess you can just farm up like a ridiculous amount of gold nowadays, right? Flawless skulls are 40 billion? Oh my god. Flawless Herodric skulls? For 40 billion? Okay, good to know. Yeah, that's crazy. I can respect the trade system, but like, I don't know if I'm doing that, bro. That's a whole nother ball game right there, isn't it? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. But I might have to. Those are big gains. I could consider it. I need you to whip up a few of those GA'd max resource ones for me too, bro. Whip up a few of them for your boy. Where's the what did I have? I had one that was like martial skills. It's a Baru. Yeah. But my Baru is also 20 max resource, which I think is better than 4 martial skills. This one's gonna go crazy. Yeah, you already got 4,500 on here. This one's gonna go cray. Pretty sure we just run through all this stuff. I don't want to like awkwardly like tank too much of it and then like die. But I'm pretty sure that doesn't really hurt us. That's gonna be a big damage increase. We hit 137 in the tower yesterday. We're still pretty far off the highest pushers, but I don't have the capability of bugging the charms. I still haven't found the mythic seal that I need. The mythic seal would be good anyway, but bugging the charms is incredibly powerful. I don't have that. And we still haven't hit weapon like gem corruption on my mace, so we have a lot of room to improve. A lot of room to improve. Yeah, that's the charm, right? Yeah. About 1 billion gold per escalation sigil. Yeah, that's pretty good. I probably should get one of those gold thingies. Really get 1 billion gold. That's just like kind of why it's so juicy. Why there's so much gold in the market is just because it just people just farm it up, you know, and then they put that gold into the market. Makes sense. The D4 market, every time I've interacted with it, is always like, there's always something insane going on. Everything's like gold cap. Did they increase the gold cap, by the way? 90 billion is not, isn't it like 999 billion? Is the gold cap? Ring, 2GA crit, and then all multi for 75 billion. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Those numbers are wild. I remember trying to buy things for like multiple gold caps last time. It was like, okay, dude, you gotta give them a gold cap and then like a bunch of charms, or people are like holding gold on like other characters or something like that. It's just like, what the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? The Wrath of Hell. Dude. Banger song? Yeah, I'm actually listening to it on repeat a little bit. That guitar rips. I think I need to turn my own Diablo sound down a little bit. Damn. Yeah, I would, hold on. Colin, are you in the chat? Alright. Yeah, the reason I'm telling Con that, the reason I'm backseating him is because I have like, I had a pair of gloves that were like pretty good, and I was like, oh no, the power's not good, I guess I better re-roll them. But it's like, no, you can change the legendary power. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Barbarian gets pretty expensive with the most popular classes. Yeah, it's always like that. Like, that's actually one of the best strats in PoE, is learn how to craft the gear that the best builds need, even if you're not playing the best build. You just learn how to craft their gear and you get mega rich off of it. Same thing in Diablo, probably. Except the thing is, like, you can, like, craft the whole piece in PoE. Like, in this one, you just only sell the base. Which is a little bit different. Alright. We can probably do enough Infernal Hordes to level up my Infernal. That, yeah, we'll see. We're gonna listen to this song a couple more times. A couple more times. Big loot. Big gains. What's up, Twitch? Time to pump. Time to get her going, brother. So now we just do another Infernal Horde? Okay. Alright. Give us another Infernal Horde. Coming right up. When I first heard this song, I probably listened to it like 15 times in a row. Yeah, dude, I know I'm not the only one that does that, but I do that frequently. I find a song that I really like, and I'm gonna listen to this one a little bit, and then maybe I'll play you guys the next song that I've been listening to, like, all day. I'm not gonna play the one that literally made me like cry yesterday. Jenny was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, but I will be." Like, give me a second. I'm not playing that one. We're not gonna be crying in the club on stream. But yeah, I'll play you the other one that I liked. We were listening to it on stream a little bit anyway, but then I found a version of it from a long time ago live, and it is awesome. All right, it goes on CD. Yeah, I respect that. I understand. Let me, I gotta fire up my YouTube chat. Where are my YouTube homies at, bros? There you are. Hey guys. Do I enjoy this more than Diablo 3? I like D3. D3 is my travel game, but I think this is my favorite. Yeah, this guitar just rips. Is that too quiet? We'll see. Just started playing this game and I'm struggling on my Barbarian and building Torment 3. Needs advice to scale and grow stronger. So, I mean, here's some basic stuff. Like, have you masterworked your gear? Is your gear masterworked? Are you tempering your gear? Do you have, legendary powers that kind of have some synergy with some of the mechanics you're using? What are we looking at here in T3? Another thing is, like, if you don't always have to play the highest difficulty you can play. Like, grinding experience and resources in a difficulty that's comfortable. The Diablo, yeah. Let me turn this down of Diablo in particular now. Here, is that a little better? 'Cause I had it turned way down for you guys. Is that better? Yeah, the Marcus King Band. Goodbye, Carolina. Although when I'm listening to it, I'm saying goodbye, California, because we're moving. Love California. I've had a really good time here, but we're getting my whole family together down in Tennessee, which is just such an amazing thing to have. We are. We're very close too. Like it's we've been working on it for a while, but it's all coming together. It's going good. It's a lot of work, but it's going good. But yeah, I'm gonna be able to finally have my whole family like back together again, which is a dream come true for me. I love my family, and we have a really good crew, and it's a dream to be together once again. Like, our lives have all settled down in certain ways. Like, my parents are retired, my sister is done with school, and she's like settling into her professional life now and has like a good setup where she's at, and I can work anywhere, so yeah. new changes to the build recently? Yeah, we've been leaning into the unstoppable element a lot. Overpower continues to be good. Let's see. Oh, we changed my Paragon board to maximize the bonus of the dominate overpower glyph. So we're actually doing Force of Nature now, which is kind of interesting. I don't necessarily love everything that Force of Nature gives me, but it is really good for dominate. And sometimes the optimizations look a little bit weird, but they are you know, optimal. I'm trying it out. And then my Paragon board out now I'm like putting a bunch of points just in stats, which kind of also feels a little weird. We'll see. Yeah, it's special. Twitch, it's special. And I don't want to let that slide. You know, my family does not. You know, not everybody's family is like, you know, close enough to even want to be together. My crew, we gel really well together, and so not everybody can just pick up and move across the country, but our situation is unique, and you guys, you know, have supported me tremendously to give me the ability to make moves like that when it you know, is a possibility. So when it presents itself, so thank you. But we'll be settling down for a while after this, I think. We'll be hopefully happy where we're at, and everybody will be chilling, and we'll, you know, keep grinding for the next chapter. Pretty cool, right? Welcome to the South. Well, I grew up in Nashville, so I'm familiar. Thank you. Welcome back, huh? Brother lives out in Seattle, near you, but lives out in Arizona. Okay. Good for him getting that real estate game going. Yeah, my sister, she's awesome, but and I am not interested in just sort of having it be like a text every once in a while is our relationship. You know what I mean? FaceTime here and there. That's not quite it, you know. New idea? Oh, let's hear it. I love the accents cooking. I'm listening. I'm listening. We love the theory crafting. Flicker step for permanent Wrath of Berserker. Yeah, is that one where you're gonna be? I was looking at that too, bro. I was like, where you evade through enemies and it brings your cooldowns down. Could be sick, dude. Be sick. I was looking at that too. I was like, what is going on here? Is there something? Because I do love Wrath of the Berserker. That's the thing. But cooldown reduction is a little tight. One of the Berserker aspects don't work. Their bug don't give a DPS. Which one? That sucks. Like, there's so much stuff that's like, oh, it's just like uncertain if it works. That's silly. There are so many things for them to kind of try to figure out, but they'll get there. But yeah, that's funny. Which one's not giving us deeps? Battle Mad? Not that one. I don't think I'm using Battle Mad, thankfully. Yeah, I don't think Battle Mad is in the mix for me right now. I'm using Anger Management, but I'm not using Battle Mad. So, and Anger Management's also not giving us damage? Well, you kind of still need Anger Management. Just for the mechanic. That's weird. That's really weird. Wait, what's up? Why are a bunch of our aspects just not working? What's going on here? We're still popping off, but yeah, what the heck? Battle Mad and Anger Management aren't working. That's crazy. I still think I want the Perma Berserk though. So, the mechanic stays, but yeah, that's weird. That is weird. I mean, like, we probably maintain Berserk pretty well, but with Wrath of the Berserker, that does kind of give you Perma Berserk. Is that what you're saying? Is that if you have Wrath of Berserker, you are Berserk all the time, then you can do something else. Yeah. It's a pretty active build. It might not be a problem, but yeah. Something. Yep. Making a whole build around like a bug is kind of cruel, because then it's like, you know, when they fix it, it should, I mean, maybe the other one's better, but Wrath of the Berserker perma is still sick. Where are you putting Flicker Step? On your neck? Can Flicker Step go on neck? Or is Flicker Step unique? Is Flicker Step a unique? Just wear that instead of Yen's? Yeah. Yeah. I can keep an eye out for it. After this round, I'll chuck it in the filter. I'm down to experiment, bro. Experimenting with stuff makes the grind a lot more fun. This needs to have CDR on it. CDR on your Flicker Step. Or you need CDR in general. Like you mean you're talking about the reduce the cooldown of evade when you hit something? Yes, gotcha, exactly. Yep, I gotcha. Let's chuck it in the we're cooking uniques thing. Let's do it. We'll find it. We'll find it. Yep, I'm with you, brother. Have to be ancestral? Yeah, but I probably want it to be. I'd probably like it to be. Just for the stats. I mean, I guess like you could theory craft test it, even without it being ancestral though. Yep, you just got to keep leveling up your guy and getting it going. I mean, the thing about the immortal setup is it's a defensive setup. It doesn't send your damage to the moon immediately. But you're going to be scaling your damage through, I mean, obviously just like getting good stats, but like max resource is good. Generating more resources is good for that build. The more resources you generate, the tankier you are, but also the more damage you deal with Limitless Rage. And then for max resources, again, that's your health pool. So you're tankier again, and then you also have the Ramalani scaling. Best arm for Mythic Seals, brother. I've dropped one in 160 hours. Like, I think you just gotta kill stuff. Maybe Mephisto, but yeah. The Profane Mind Cages don't affect. They only affect you out in the world, right? I have them, but yeah. You have to basically do Hell Tides. I'll click it though. We might be doing Hell Tides soon. Might not be. Maybe we should. You never know, bro. It's probably, but what if it's bugged and it does affect monster power, like in here? Like what? You never know, right? Oh yeah, I love monster power. I pick all that from PoE 2. Just trying to get as much monster level as you can to just get like any XP. Yeah, I got the roots. Yep, I'm with you, man. Need more. We need more. I think this one's not like a giga run, but it's gonna be enough. Open all the chests, I think. And well, then maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we can do some Helltide farming today, brother. Get some Wrath of the Berserker gaming with Flicker Step, dude. I love Wrath of the Berserker. I'm down, brother. I'm down. Like I said, I saw that and I thought about it too. we're on a similar wavelength sometimes, man. I like it. And remove that iron skin from your bar. Good riddance. Good riddance. don't know if you really need charge at that point either, do you? Still kind of nice to switch weapons. The thing about Iron Skin is if you use the bleed variant, it is kind of nice to like proc a bleed, because how else are we getting bleed for the damage against bleeding targets? But if you're perma unstoppable without it, that's fine. That's nice. Yeah, but you're Tibalt's works 5 seconds. Yeah, but you're unstoppable the entire Wrath of the Berserker too. So you don't really even need it if you have perma Berserk, right? Right now I have Subo. I like right here too for the resistances. We'll see. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Daddy, what are you talking about, Daddy? Alright, so looking for Igni if you're willing to give 6 away. Yeah, bring me 6 grand skulls. The Flickers out tech, Wrath Berserker and also promo. That's what I'm saying. So you don't even need charge if it didn't want to, right? You could just do a shout, just press your war cry, you know? Could be sick, could be sick. I need charge right now though. That's what I'm saying, yeah. But with the flicker tech, maybe not. Yeah, it's constantly turning off Tyraels, which is like not a big deal, but it's kind of annoying, right? All right, we'll go. Let's maybe finish off this thing, and then we'll go do some Helltide. Is Paragon 276 the point where leveling gets super slow? I think it's been slow for a while now. But I mean, I'm fine with that. Faster than PoE 2 leveling. Here we go. There we go.
You die slow.
My ore powers are not stacked up. Let's see.
Flesh.
Here. Just do the full Helltide farmer.
I expect you'll need that.
We definitely could. Does hardcore make that different in some way? Yeah, Vol Temple leveling was definitely crazy. Oh, HCSSF, okay. So it's more of like a, you're not doing SSF stuff, but. Gotcha. I knew you were doing hardcore, didn't know about the SSF part. Ancestral +2. What are you thinking? There's flicker step right there. But we can't use the thing. We gotta I mean, if it was 9.5 crit, I see him. Okay. Kind of fun one. Got gem strength on a Rama Lodneys? Guess I have to use it now. You're crazy. You're crazy for that one. I'm using the 850 Ramalani. Why are you even rolling it, dude? You're crazy. I guess because it's better is why. If it hits, it's better. That's why I'm rolling it. That is funny. If it hits gem strength, it's better. That's why. That is funny. Gotta send it. Random ancestral ones, yeah. Tough. Perma Wrath of the Berserker would be so sick. They just war cry and go nuts. And then you don't need Yens to do the shout. I mean, like, it's still nice to do a war cry or to get your big challenging shot from that, but yeah, Wrath of the Berserker would go crazy. Go cray cray. I would love it. That would make me very happy. You just have to sort of periodically dash through enemies. No bonus to your berserking. Does it work like that? I feel like I never saw like a damage increase when I used this one. But you think we should click that too? I really never feel like I got much juice out of it. I don't know. Try it out though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just not seeing it. Whenever I use it, I'm not seeing the damage increase really. I ain't seeing it. So I was like, oh, let's just get Limitless Rage, and plus the Rage Jane kind of makes you tanky too. This is what our life would be like. Or Berserk. Just popping off at all times, going absolutely nuts. This is a preview of what's yet to come. Most stuff is the game is bugged. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it should give you a lot more damage, but every time I click it, I never notice that the damage goes up. So I'm just like, oh, whatever. I'll just do attack speed. Whatever. I know that gives res. The Wrath Berserker. Don't tell me it doesn't give you res. But it is really nice though. I used to use that a lot. It's good. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I use that one a lot. I liked it. That's what you would use if you had Perma Wrath. But like, yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I like the idea, but if it doesn't actually give you anything, that's really troll. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, defenses in this one, I don't understand them as well. But whatever. That is pretty funny. There we go. We want to blast anyway.
I forgive you.
Yeah, how'd Deathblow feel?
I forgive.
I use Deathblow leveling, that's not the same thing. Alright. Was alright. Guess what? It doesn't work, dude. Come on. Come on, Blizz. We gotta. I need you to compile a list of all the bugs for me, and I'll see what I can do. We'll put one together. See what we can do. That's funny though. It's funny, but not like, not great, but it's funny. See what we can do.
That's it for that piece.
All right, so now we're hitting the pit. A pit hit. I think we have to do 137s to get any juice, I believe. The bosses at 137s are not chill. Smusher's still bugged. Yeah, he's got a lot of health. But trying the ranged Ren build is hilarious. Yeah, I love Ren. Shattered Vow has a purpose at long last, dude. At long last. Shattered Vow has a place in this world. Shattered Vow deserves a place in this world. Artist Stone just falling off instantly. Yo, Zell, thank you so much for that big flex, that prime pumping us up. Thank you, dude. Gotta farm some skulls. That's not the DPS increase you get. I know. I just forgot to do their stuff. I mean, if I wanted to, we could also just trade for them, but yeah. Getting them all to flawless is gonna be a bit of a grind. Right now, they're all at least Herodric. I have one flawless, but they're all at least Herodric. It's not flawless Herodric. We can work on that though. It'd be a lot of that Sears Reach dungeon. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on playing the new PoE 2 season. Looking forward to it, man. Like, it should be a lot of fun. I'm not really ready though. Like, I'm still having too much fun on D4. There's a lot of lightning pellets, brother. A lot of lightning pellets you're chucking my way here, Chief. While trying to blind me. Dude, there's nothing there! Chill out. There's nothing there to blind me. Relax. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh. Chop them up, boys. Why is everybody in this dungeon trying to blind me? Let me live my life. My sight intact. Oh, speaking of Butcher, okay. Speaking of old Butchermus Prime. This might take a minute, boys. This might take a minute. But it will kind of, ultimately, if we kill him, make the dungeon a little faster than usual. I don't think it's faster to try to roll 8% upgrades than 16%, but maybe, actually it is. You never know. I wonder if I could run other dungeons faster. Like twice as fast as this one. Brother, what the heck was that? I kind of wonder if I could. Because this guy takes a minute to kill. Like, the boss would take a second. 137s, though. Getting them. Like the blasting, okay. That's our theory craft for the day, for now. Sounds good to me. If we can cook it up. I do love Wrath of the Berserker. I think it's some summer weather where you're at. Nice. I do have a question for you though. The shrapnel iron skin to proc a bleed. It might be kind of worth it for the damage to bleeding. I just don't like that I really like the way Tibalt's works with this one. With the unstoppable one, it just feels so much nicer, but I think it might be necessary. Might be too much damn to pass up. I don't think you can't respec in a pit, can you? I don't think so. See. Do you think that if you lost 200 pounds over the course of your time streaming on Twitch, it would inspire people? Yeah, I bet it would. And if that inspires you to go after it, then that's even better. Yeah. So the progressing. I mean, like we do. It's not losing 200 pounds, but I will, you know, stream my every day during my bodybuilding preps. You know. Some people dig it. There's a community for that. But the main thing is, if it would be beneficial for you to kind of get the job done, and it would give you some accountability and motivation, I think it'd be excellent.
Now you have quite a taste.
All right. Let's see if we can get these guys to go. Wrath is usually a little bit stingy. But it did it at the very end. Thank you, Wrath. Messing with us. Mr. Mervin, let's go, bro. Let's go. You're getting all your favorite games rolling. Excellent, man. Glad to hear that, man.
A hard-fought battle indeed.
Some Buddhists. Ooh, strength and war cry. They're a little trickier to roll, but okay. Not impossible.
Chart the course. Where do we strike?
All right, I want like Helltide into Helltide into Helltide. Actually, we want some Helltide in this sesh. I like the pit. Finish off with one of those. It's fine. It don't matter. Go beat up Urivar real quick, and then we'll go do some Helltide for a bit. And then once I'm done doing Helltide for a bit, we'll go do the pit, and then we'll keep it going. Fight some more bosses and finish up with Infernal Horde whenever we feel like doing another one. Sounds good to me, dudes. Time to farm today. Let's go get out in that Helltide, though, and see if we can get some XP and some good stuff. I need some dust, and there's lots of elites to kill out there, so... treasures to open up. Gotta track everything I eat so I can set up a nutrition plan. That's what you gotta do. Sounds good to me, man. That's what must be done. Indeed. Alright, give me the Nemesis layer. Give me the Giga Nemesis layer.
Most useful.
Hi, Wookie. How to get 12 overpower stacks? So you play the title enchant on your weapon, or the legendary power on your weapon, and it gives you maximum overpower stacks while fortified, and you're like always fortified. So fortify ain't no thing, you know, ain't no thing. Okie dokie. Let's roll. Time to farm. How long is this Helltide for? We'll see.
Pardon me, stranger.
Oh, gotta go.
Could you spare a moment?
Oh, sir. Few more minutes? That's alright. We'll do 15 minutes here and then we'll go do whatever else is next, like a pit or whatever. It is time to blast, my dudes. Because yes, getting in a big old group for Helltide farming is definitely nice too. Cause do you share the you definitely share the worms and stuff that spawn in. That's like the crazy part, huh? Could be good, could be good. Time to farm. Anybody trying to do some Helltide? I don't know if I'm gonna live in the Helltide quite yet, but probably, I mean, I could. I think I might need to. Might be a good morning for some Helltide gains. We gotta farm a bunch of random stuff, so Helltide's fine for that. Gotta farm a bunch of mats and try to get our hands on a pair of Flicker Step boots. That could be good. Does Flicker... I would imagine Flicker Step are just like a random drop. Do those drop anywhere for somebody who has the boss drop website available? Just look at it for me real quick. Because yeah, getting CDR on the boots would be crazy. Like the little evade thingy. Just random? Yeah, I figured. They seem like a random piece, you know what I mean? They seem the type. They seem the type. Makes sense to me. They seem the type. That's why you get 850s too, because finding with that mod, yeah, okay, I see. I gotcha. Sure. I'll take a look. They currently drop from Endariel, or they used to? I don't mind. It's not always. I feel like in this environment, it's like real dense. Is it in the which settings? Or is it in? Not graphics. It isn't gameplay. I want it to be there all the time. What? Use custom overlay map color. What? Oh, cool. Oh, that's a little too much, huh? I was wondering if it was gonna be like PoE where it's like you can just show the edges. What number do you like? Zoom 100? Oh, like just make it like teeny tiny, or doesn't zoom it in? Scales it out a little bit. Gotcha. How's that? That's alright. Alright. I think I might want to see a little bit more juice than that on there. That looks alright. He got the seal of the diamond mine. I'm so jealous. I'm jealous. The zoom out's nice though. Is that making your eyes bleed a little bit less? Oh, I see the mini map too. Okay, hold on. Okay, no. What are the other options? Sorry, I know I'm just messing with stuff a lot. I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I don't think I like that. I mean, it's maybe I do. I don't think so. I think I'm all right for now.
You saved my life.
Saved my life. Okie doke. Definitely not quite as intrusive, yeah. I want to get some more stuff here. This isn't going to be like a real long hell tide. Oh my gosh, it spawned ads? Cringe. Didn't die instantly? Cringe. I'm all out of roots. The heck? I'm out of root skis. It does show with the edge of the map with a little bit more color on it. It does. It also makes like the baseline a little bit, you know, turns it a little bit yellow. It's all good. Bring it on, bro. Flat. Gotta find some events or some of them little like spires. Well, Forgotten Souls spire, guys. Or one of these. This'll do. This'll do. I like my guy right here, but Subo is kind of nice for just, you know, scouting out all the mobs in the map. Got a something that gives you what is grocery? What's that? Well, well, well. If it isn't Seuvale _ Velweb tuning into the stream again, bringing some good vibes, pleasant commentary, and elevating the general handsomeness of our community again. Well, well, well. There he is. We get loot today, buddy. It has to. We have to be getting loot today. Today is the day for loot. Seals for everyone. Somebody just linked one in the guild, so that might be our one guild seal for the day. Actually, they may have already claimed it. Our one singular guild seal. You know what I haven't heard today though? I have not heard somebody getting a gem strength corrupt yet. You got one as well? Okay. Okay. All right, maybe there's no maybe they took the cap off today, dude. Maybe today is the day. 10% crit, damage while berserking, +1 unique charm or +1 charm slot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. That'd be prime. One seal per day for the stream for the whole server? Yeah, dude, what the heck? I was bored the other day and I tossed some junk at 200 sites and I got a gem strength. I don't know how I feel about that. That's how it always works, dude. Like I was just throwing together a weapon to try like overpower temper stacking, and then of course it gave me the gem strength, so now I'm using it forever. Aspects threw an 850 Ramalodnes in there and got it on that too. So I was like, well, I guess it's my weapon now. Just what the heck, bro. It's your new weapon. Enjoy it. That's your new weapon. Use it, love it. Wield it. Brother. Is there a world boss taking place here? 10 minutes. I'll think about it. Mr. Ovals. I'll make a whole build around it. Yup, pretty much. The aspects, he has a new project for us to experiment with, and I really am down. I saw that item too, and I was like, dude, I bet I actually did. I thought Aspects was gonna come in here and ask me about that one. It's really funny that he did. And he did. He and I, bro. We're thanking. We're thanking. What can we do? Elder's over there cooking up Paladin Whirlwind Barb too. Like, you guys are cooking, man. You guys are cooking. You have to. You gotta stay cooking out here in these streets. I don't think I'm gonna get another. Maybe a worm gank. Oh, this is definitely one of them. Out in the middle of the road like this. Oh, it definitely is. Oh, for sure. Voting Fart Boy as the boss 9 times in a row now, bro. Just like, can they delete that guy from the game? I did kill him last night without dying while I was like half asleep. But we did it on stream, but like, yeah, I just, it took like 10 minutes. Like, you have to just like, you have to send your wolves in like a canary in the cave, like to see if like that area is safe. So much fresh meat, how can you not? It's true, how can I not stick around? There's one more little spinnerooski. And then we'll go kill Uravar while the... Let's kill Uravar and do, I think it's a pit run while it's cooling off. The worst boss in the whole history of the universe. The Diablo video game. Just a little weirdo guy. Yeah, no problem. Rather fight Andariel than that little rascal. That thing scares me. You guys can tell that I'm feeling high effort this morning, that I'm actually spinning around instead of just like parking my character. Like kind of wedging him up against it. You guys can tell I'm fired up today. Nice, Mervin, nice. Just park it. Boom. Gank me. Gank me one more time and see what happens, mobs. Gotta go find some treasures. I got too much juice. Gotta bust open some treasures. Oh, there's a lot of treasures down there. Look at that. On my way. I need to find ones that give me booties.
I expect you'll need
Or some ridiculous crowns of Lucian. We talked about that yesterday, though. It'd be so hard to not to get enough crit doing that. If you try to drop like Ring of Starless Skies or Air of Perdition, we run around critless. And you can get like 20% crit from like your Rune and Paragon and what is it? Weapon expertise, and then you can get 20% crit from Hoda. So you could play like a Hoda build with 60% crit on your sheet, and then you could just manifest the rest of the crit, and maybe that could work for some Omega Deeps. There is a world. There is a world. But Whirlwind is just still so nice. It's hard to play anything other than Whirlwind right now. It's just so smooth. There's not that many treasures over here. We gotta scoot! I don't want to scoot too far because I need to make sure those little butcher boys can come try to gank me. So I can harvest their prisms. Adept for Roderick's Seal of Glory. Yeah? Yeah? Ew. That's way better than what I have. Yeah? Dude. I need it. I don't think we get there in time to open this very last chest. Nah. Okay. Close. Not quite. Alright. Yeah, I do. Thank you. Variana speed bonus is multi. Oh, really? Wait, where's, like, Variana, like, your, dude, you're 280. He's jacked out of his dang mind. As, like, a main follower? That'd be fun. We used to have a little bit more movement speed than we currently have, I think. Like the, where is here? The bleed whirlwind makes you run faster too. My freaking man with the hand delivery. Yeah. Thank you. My man, thank you. I have a legendary aspect to my boots, and I get it as my second one on my cell leg. Do they stack? They do not. The stronger one will prevail. But that means that you can now craft, if you'd like, you can just re-roll it on your neck, or you can craft a different one on your boots. Or craft new boots and put it on there if you already transfigured it, and then you just have like some options. My guy. I definitely have enough crits still, I think. Just barely. Yeah. We actually a little bit overcapped on crit with the axe spec. Thank you, bro. Need that. Need that. It all adds up, baby. Send me to the greater abyss or whatever. Send me there. I dare you. Goodbye, California. Okay. They're gonna play WoW at some point? Of course, yeah. I think Warrior is getting buffed. Yeah, yeah, they are. I gotta be honest though, man. I'm having a little bit too much fun with this to do anything else at the moment. I just am, dude. Just am. Where's that ring? Wasn't there pants? Or a ring that was... Was that the thing that was... Picked it up, didn't I? This was the one? 2GA? I thought I said a ring, but it was pants, okay. Anyway.
Oh, what is a waitress, isn't it?
Anyway. Old Chieftains is maxed out. Cool. I'll be right back. And we'll return. Continue to pump. Right back. I mean, hopefully soon, Dagon. I have no idea, but hopefully soon.
It is done.
I expect you'll need that.
That'd be nice, huh? Alright. Did you buy Diablo or Path of Exile? Yes. I mean, I love it. I'm gonna be playing both.
Yeah. An excellent.
Right now, Diablo's where it's at for me, but
Fate smiles.
when PoE 2's new season comes out, we'll be playing that. Yeah, right now, I'm pretty obsessed with D4. That's what I want to be playing personally. But yeah, I mean, PoE 2's new season's gonna be awesome. Yes. That makes my life a little bit easier. I think I can just focus reroll the life and then enchant. That's good. Nice. Oh, sorry, chaotic reroll. I think I've taken it off. That's actually not that easy, but it's okay. Be alright. Okay. I'm just running Ire. Dagon. Seemed easy enough, right? Just chuck it in there. Alright, also tanky, but whatever. Oh no, Totem, what the heck? That's spooky, dude. Every time I click this, I get annoyed, but we'll try it again. Oh no, who and what? We're gonna be on the dad. We're in the dad gamer schedule, dude. Just gonna be playing like a little bit of PoE on the weekends, dude. 1 hour a night on the weekend. We'll hold it down for you, bro. I always get annoyed with the bleed one, but I feel like it is more damage, even if it's annoying. Gotta suck it up. Just charge every 5 seconds.
I am being followed.
Not really the worst thing in the world, but when the patch comes out for Diablo, yeah, we'll see, huh? WoW patch was usually on Tuesdays. Not sure what's up with Diablo. Let's see. Call of Duty, yeah. New Call of Duty is pretty cool. I might want to give it a try. Call of Duty, but like instead of guns, they're like, you know what, we're going back to basics, man. We're gonna get some melee weapons and like magic sometimes. Instead of fighting other players, we're gonna fight a bunch of demons. And we're kind of tired of the first person perspective. We're gonna do this like top-down isometric thing. It's a pretty big change, you know, as someone who is like a big Call of Duty player. It's like a little bit different than what I'm used to, but I like it. I like it. Rerolling charms is good. Dude, do you think +4 is better than 20 though? 20 max resource? I think it needs to be more than that. DPS wise, are you sure? +4 is better than 20? Okay, I'll put it on then. I got one. I'm freaking doing it then if I'm allowed to change stuff. Check that out. I'm freaking doing it then, brother. Been 20? We'll see. We need the deeps, dude. We need the deeps. Yeah, I'm not playing hardcore, so it's like, as long as we have Endurance Phase Selig set up, like, I think that that's like all the defense we need. No? That's it. That's all we need. For now. 1% terror difference? Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll take the other one. Gives me crafting material drop rate, so sure, it's better for farming. Sure. Sounds good to me. That'll do. Feel like it's like Giga. Kind of hard to see in this environment, though, isn't it? Do I only spin and shout and charge and go Super Saiyan? Like periodically. But yeah, spinning is definitely part of it. Big part of it. Spinning, shout, and sometimes charge people and go Super Saiyan. One of them? Yeah. Where does damage from max resource go? In the buckets. Which bucket do they plop that one in? Because I rolled myself a +4. Just global multis, okay. I think I've died to these guys before, so I'm gonna try to not do that. Oh, I'm dead. I just needed to charge. Stun me and then bonk me dead. I think my stone is long gone. Die, you mountainous cretins. Alright. I do like the stacking of max resource, but yeah, I mean, if we get a little bit more out of martial skills, I can do that too. And that's the thing, I have a bunch of martial skills ones, but I think that if it's GA'd for max resource, I use those. I think we do. So it just makes sense to just use the ones that are GA'd. And ideally they're better. Well, I'm pretty sure GA'd max resources is just more damage than +3 martial, yeah? If it's not, then my life is a lie. It feels good to be able to put on, like, good gear. Feels good. Put on gear with, like, cool stuff on it, you know? And how much is three thingies? 3 skill levels. I wonder how much damage increases it per skill level. Hey. Beat him up. Beat him up. Wrath of the Berserker. Yep. Yep. When I listen to country music, okay, so let me tell you. Here's the deal. I've been listening to, here's the progression, okay? I've been listening to Derek Trucks a lot, and he is a nasty, like, slide guitar player. And so, then Spotify's like, oh, you like slide guitar. So let me play you some bluegrass. I'm like, yeah, I like bluegrass. And it's like, okay, you like slide guitar and bluegrass. Let me play you some country. And I'm like, well, we are moving to Tennessee, moving back to Tennessee. I guess it's just time to start listening to some country. That's how it is, brother. Jenny is starting to use y'all in text messages. I'm listening to country music on stream. We're buying in, bro. We're buying in. DW, what's up, bro? We're buying in. Yeah, I've been really liking Derek Trucks recently. Been doing some Derek Trucks study. Sometimes different music just speaks to your soul. I'm not really sure country music is speaking to my soul, but it's a bit of a groove. It's a bit of a vibe. So I'm rolling with it. I'm seeing where it takes us. I haven't really been working out as much as I usually do, so I'm feeling kind of emotionally raw. I'm just open, you know. Emotionally open, I should say, not necessarily raw, but there's that too. Okay. Do it, Challenger. Do it. No, I don't think anybody's talking down to country. I think iTotem just knows it's like, this is not usual. It's accurate. Oh, hell yeah, dude. 148 glyphs, man. We're about to be 150. Why are we leaving California? I love California. I love where our house. I love our neighbors. I love California weather. It's just that I have a chance to get my whole family together somewhere, and that somewhere has ended up being Tennessee. So we're doing it. We're doing it. I don't really listen to country either, but it's like, I mean, I can kind of listen to whatever, you know. But we've had a fantastic chapter of our lives in California. It's been very good. So I just like music. I like guitar. I like blues and bluegrass guitar, and blues and bluegrass guitar is kind of a part of country music. So it's like, okay, sure, let's go see what that's like. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in Tennessee, so. Crusher wants to be part of the team too. Okay. I have to go around. Yeah, I have to, man. My family is so important to me. Elder, let's go, bro. Big flex for you, pumping us up, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Turn it up, baby. Crank the jams. Some more Marcus King band for you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like blues and bluegrass guitar. So if that's kind of part of some country music, I'm here for it. You play Whirlwind Barb and get bored very fast, yeah? You can switch it up if you felt like it, I reckon. You don't have to just only play Whirlwind. You could play a different Barbarian build, you could play a different class if you wanted to. Oh, I have stuff here, hold on. Like, this is not necessarily country. I forgot my drink, one sec. This is like blues to me. Yeah, whatever it is, I like it. You love where I live if you like blues? Yeah. Where do you live? I do like the blues. I do. I'm becoming more based and less woke. I don't know if my like social political opinions have changed that much by listening to a different type of music, but potentially. But I don't know about that one. Not sure about my based to woke ratio, but I don't feel like I'm changing who I am too much. Down in New Orleans, nice. Putting things in those categories is mostly a meme, though, right? If I only have one weapon damage, one weapon on my Whirlwind bar with a physical damage modifier, will that reduce my damage greatly? I don't even use those modifiers on my weapons usually. My weapons that I like to craft are weapon damage on mace, and then strength, resource gen, and crit damage, crit multi. Shit, manly big flex for you, pumping us up, man. Thank you so much, dude. Hitting us with it, bro. Thank you, brother. Them gifties. I feel like all damage is probably okay. I just think it's really easy to craft weapons consistently with resource on hit, weapon damage for mace. But on the other weapons, on the non like mace weapons, I'll craft like physical damage or all damage. Is that what you're asking? I'll do that. I'm trying the fiends, dude. I'm trying the fiends. How that feels. He likes minion necro and then the blood wave necro too has been good for him. Good. Wasn't using a good mix of damage modifiers. As far as I know, like physical and all of those are in the same bucket anyway. So I think you're okay. I think you're okay. Like crit multi, strength, those are different buckets. But I think all damage is just physical damage, and I think they're both in the same bucket. I think you're okay. And they roll the same value too. I think you're okay. If they were separate modifiers, then yeah, maybe you'd want to mix. Counts like a 135 pit due to damage. Yo, DWD! Hitting us with it, bro. On the morning sesh? Oh my gosh, big flex of you pumping us up as well. You and Elder getting it started off strong today. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Let's get this thing going. Get this thing going. Thank you guys. And you're at 135. Yeah, gem strength corrupt. I mean, I'm still farming that too, man. Just Paragon and gem strength and just making gains, dude. I have not been doing a lot of crafting, but we're trying to farm up bases and all the materials we need. WD. Yes, sir. Yeah, Elder's firing up today, man. Let's go, bros. Getting this thing started. I think we hit 277 this stream, I think. Especially if we get back in the Helltide, we do. I'm just kind of slowly grinding through the war plans. I like war plans. They give you a good mixture of stuff, and the extra loot at the end of it, the war plan completion is definitely nice. For the materials and whatnot. So like this, like whatever gets me this kind of guitar, whether it's country or blues, I'm there. There's a new build going around hitting for hundreds of trillions. I don't understand it at all. I mean, I think the core element of that build is you're bugging your charms, so you can wear 2 unique charms. So, yeah, you could, if there's more to it than that, let me know. But I think that's the main element because I'm hitting for like 60, 70 trillion natty. So, if you can then double your damage, like that'd be pretty good. Santana's what I like? Yeah. I can enjoy some Santana for sure. What's funny is I haven't really gotten into his music too deeply. I kind of listened to whatever was poppy. So I haven't dug in. And Meme Gene, big flex for you too, pumping us up as well, man. Thank you, dude. A whole new year, so it begins. Thank you, man. That is fantastic. Yeah, I haven't looked into really any of the current builds, what they're up to, but now I have seen on the ladder, people are like, you know, like one of the guys on the ladder, one of the top guys has like, you know, gem corruption on every single weapon, of course, and he's, you know, got the Seal of Diamond Mine with bugged, so it has 2 unique charms on it and stuff like that, so it's like, yeah, that might help. We would be hitting in the 100 trillions as well. I don't know about 200 trillion. But we would be hitting 100 trillion as well if we could bug our seals. But, I mean, that and Paragon levels and just really good gear, I think all makes a difference. Best rarest piece of gear so far? Probably this. Just the fact that it has the gem strength on it at all is probably pretty rare and powerful, I think. But yeah, some people have it on every weapon. The one guy has a double transfigure where it gave him quality and the gem strength thing. So it's like, so it buffed the gem strength thing. It's like, dude, what the heck? What the heck, bro? But that's where things get really rare. I do have 100% crit against Vuln enemies. I have like 97% crit all the time. Then against Vuln enemies, I have 100. So there's that. We dropped the flawless technique board, so we don't have full cap crit. But I would probably in the future want to just go ahead and temper crit my weapons again. So get 3 mods. I mean, yeah, you can get more than that if it just has the infinitely rare chance of not transfiguring. You can just keep going, right? But yeah, I don't think the overpower scaling is like something that needs to be nerfed. I think it's just good. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Fury is from just good old resource generation on your gear. Like just flat resource generation. Increased resource generation tempers sometimes can be helpful. Resource gain is coming from our glyph setup as well. Whenever we crit stuff, it's coming from our charm setup. A lot of different stuff. If you kind of want to see one of the most recent updates of the build, you can look at the video that's pinned. Although I am changing things around a little bit. Becoming unstoppable gives us a huge bunch of resources. That's nice. But I'm actually trying to do damage like in a pit. I do need to make sure I charge more frequently. Because we are no longer using the iron skin that gives me unstoppable. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. But it's the kind of thing that might not be a thing until you're a little bit later in the game, though. But if you're like into the Paragon grind now, then yeah, you can start setting it up with tempering and masterworks and stuff like that. So top 500 seems so competitive. Am I even still top 500? Yeah, I'm rank 484. But when I hit that rank yesterday, I think I was in the top 300. It is very competitive though, it's cool. Top 500 though, bro. What do you think about that? For now, are you proud of me? It's competitive, I think though. I play a lot. But I don't have the key elements. I'm still natty. I don't have the seal bug capability. And I have 1 gem strength, so that helps. This calculating grind is awful. Isn't it just for cosmetic? You want it though? Gonna need that cosmetic, huh? Alright, I think we still might want a goblin one, but we'll see if we need it. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but some of the it's also kind of weird because some of the damage modifiers like don't work the way you'd expect or whatever. That's why the community has to do like a lot of theory crafting and sharing of information to kind of figure this stuff out. There are people who have made videos on it though, which could be useful. Like what goes in what bucket exactly? Yeah. So there's like skill damage, there's vuln damage, crit damage, all damage, and then what else? Like dot multi. I think is the 5 that I'm aware of. There could be more. I don't know. Yeah. So I think it's crit damage, skill damage, vuln damage, dot multi, and then everything else. I think. Which is weird because it's like damage while berserking is its own thing, but not like a whole separate modifier, right? If you don't know the trick of the trade, yeah, I mean like game knowledge is part of it too, not just like not just grinding to make your character properly. Like game knowledge is important too. Been watching for the last 10 years. You got me lifting when I was younger. Nice, man. That's sick, chat. Still on the grind. Get all this. Don't know if we're gonna have the juice. We need to go. It's okay. More chaotic offerings. No, I understand. There's just a lot to. There's a lot to teach, but some of this, like, I don't even think it's necessarily even working as intended. Oh, the game is fantastic. Weapons, skill, additive, global, multis. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That's what I'm wondering is if like I have a 12% crit weapon, which is really good, obviously, but like if I could, there's the one that got like the giga quality. I wonder how much of a big deal that weapon damage is. I have to solve crit some other way, but maybe it'd be worth. maybe it would. Like I said, we have ways of getting crit. We have ways. I think I'm currently over crit by like 2.5% when I'm stacked up. So we could drop this weapon and then just use the rune setup that gives me crit, and we would be pretty much good to go. Because I do have that one that it almost qualityed like 30 quality on it. So it's like, if weapon damage is that massive, then it might be kind of worth using a particular quality, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Give me more. I require additional ether. These little puffer guys. Little wispy ether puffs. I don't think I can die to these little fire thingies, but like, maybe, you know, like, maybe. Enough of this. This is a different solo than the other one. It's nice.
We shall deliver judgment.
You know, do you know what started me off loving music like this? Is my dad is a massive Grateful Dead guy. And so there's a lot of Grateful Dead guitar in this kind of stuff, you know? Alright, crazy. Alright. Like that kind of guitar right there. Ooh. I'll just click this one. I was gonna be able to get the other one. Other one does not frequently drop anything that crazy though, so. Give me that dust. Don't mind if we do. Okay, now we're gonna talk to Tyrael and then probably go to Helltide for a while. There it goes.
Drop it. Hail victory, and many more to come. Fight well, my friend.
Okay. Okay.
We agree. The plan.
Get Greg on the bosses one? Where's he at? I got that one. Yeah, you feeling it too? Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
I will see you.
No, we definitely get down with Greasy Greg. We do. We get down with big Greasy Greg. Old Saint Grigolus. See y'all on the Helltide, boys. That's a nice little thing right there. The triple Helltide, legendary. Legendary.
We fight, we live.
24 minutes in this one. There's some real country action now, brothers. Right, so you're saying Variana could be kind of fun too for movement speed? Out in the tide. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's get it started then, boys. Let's cull some demons. Get it going. I think jump roping daily will help bulk your legs up with muscle. I mean, if you're going from not doing anything to jump roping, it's probably going to improve somehow. If you're looking to build muscle, though, I do think that resistance training is going to be better than like a cardio activity like that. Lifting weights and resistance training is best for muscle building in my experience. But again, doing something that you haven't been doing will likely lead to improvement. And if you progressively, you know, get better at that, it will lead to improvement. But yeah, I don't think jump roping is what I would say is like the main thing I would be doing for muscle building. Jump roping for me is more like a cardio slash like agility coordination activity. You know? Not a primary activity for muscle building. Got any Heraldric gems? I do. I have one flawless Heraldric, and I have full Heraldrics in my weapons, but I do need to get more flawless Heraldrics. I have not been gem farming very much. But you know, you get some gem fragments just like playing the game and stuff. You get gem fragments just doing stuff, you know, running dungeons and whatnot. We'll get some more of those. Now, we definitely love when Greg shows up and drops me gores and Endurance Faiths and whatever else he's got. We do. Gems are big gains. They are big gains. Throw those worms. I like that. The old worm skis. Well, plop on down then, bro. Come on now. Gonna get me or not? That Sears Reach farm. Yep, you gotta get on that at some point, dude. Gotta get on that at some point. When the grands drop, that is also very nice. Hello there. More worm skis. I need to go turn in my thing. Real quick. Going to buff the gem drop rate, yeah? What are you hoping for?
It is done.
Speaking of gems. All right.
Taken apart, melted down.
My first game playthrough on to Endgame. Oh yeah, now it just truly begins. Use the alchemist to craft gem fragments. Yeah, that's pretty much what you do. You get the gems, you break them down, then you turn them into the ones that you want. Yeah.
We demand blood.
Indeed. Indeed. Gots to. Evade counter swarm spiritborn. Okay. But is it going pretty good for you overall, Fangy? You liking it? Okay, come on over here, boys. Stop dying out there. Die in here. Got the 4 keys now. Okay, you're cooking. Cranking. Come on in here, you little wildlife. There we go. There we go. We need to find the super duper chest out here. Way over there, okay. May as well go kill the Blood Queen too. We take the Whisper. Nice. I don't know if I've seen that build. What do you do? counter swarm. Trying to squeeze a little more damage out of this guy, little by little. Little by little. Ooh. A shrine. Okay, the forces of hell are growing angry right now, so I'm gonna not click the shrine right this second. I'll let them be all mad and kill him, and then we'll grab the shrine. Buff it up. Come on over, dudes. That's cool. Big poison builds. Like big dot builds where you just zoom around. Kind of annoying 'cause you have to, like, with dot builds, you have to, like, go back and pick up your items, though. I guess unless it does pull the enemies with you. Bye, butchies. Alright, here we go. There we go. The shrines are nice, it really pisses the enemies off.
Was it worth it?
I do need to find one of those little thingies real quick, though. They gotta be, like, a little bit out in the open. We need some worms. We will need to probably group up and do Helltide as a team here in a little while. Maybe not, like, right now, like this session, but maybe tonight. We need to do some serious Helltide farming as a team, I think. Just spawn worms, like, all over the place and soak up Giga XP. Probably ought to do that at some point. I kind of like to keep the different content rolling with the war planning stuff, but yeah, we'll see. Might ought to. You be down? Yeah, bring out the Zealodin. Unleash him onto the demonic hordes. His grand debut. Widow's Web makes poison enemies explode. That's nice. I mean, I don't mind helping him out, but like, I have to like wait for him to mark stuff. Annoying. But I guess if I let him mark it, then it goes by pretty quick, maybe. Maybe. Farming some tier 11. Okay, oh, you ground the bar. Okay, gotcha.
That's one.
That'll work too. That'll work too. I mean, the Barbarian gets your Paladin Paragon levels, right? It's all shared, so.
Get that one. There's one. Glad I helped.
Good job,
I need
Subo.
to make amends.
Yeah, if I just let him do his thing, it goes better, I think. There you go, Subo. Crafting bases at Jay's help is all you need. Yep, I feel you. I need that and a bunch of materials. We need lots and lots of materials and drops for bases. Right there with you. But we can do it. We can do it. Getting into the Diablo Endgame is really fun though, man. And it continues to be fun. We've been playing a lot and it continues to be fun. I mean, lots of cool items to chase and stuff. Very neat. Getting there. Trying to get swole. Goodbye. Refined primordial dust is the main thing that I need. But hopefully our farming over the past little while has helped bolster our stores of that. I just ripped through all of that trying to roll crit damage on the weapons, I'm pretty sure is the main thing. That and strength. Doesn't take too long to get the resource on there, but yeah, the other ones, it could take a sec. Ooh. Don't mind if we do. Little shrine ski. BKB. 3 years pumping, man. Big flex for you. Hitting us with it once again, man. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back. I don't know. I still am enjoying Whirlwind Bar, but if you want to play something else, then fair enough. I think there's some life in Hoda. Rend would be cool too. I haven't really seen a lot of the basic attack Barbarian builds, but those have been fun in the past. If you didn't feel like spinning, bro, you could play Hoda. I don't know, bro. If you want to smack some dudes with Hoda. Whirlwind's pretty smooth, though. It's pretty smooth. There are other builds you can play, though. But I don't really mind. I haven't really played Whirlwind before, so I usually do like play the sort of plant your feet and swing. But yeah, with Hoda, you could use the like standing still does more damage thing and just bap, bap, bap with like 150 times damage. Like that's a really big aspect, you know? Bow, bow, bow. Just huge Hoda damage. You don't have to play Whirlwind, even though it's good. Hoda can be good too. Did it pit 128 with Hoda? Yeah, I mean, like there's potential. I think there's potential. You just gotta kind of lean into it a little bit more than I did. I just messed around with it and it was like not that great, but I didn't change my Paragon and stuff. Wasn't really like trying to go all in. I just wanted to equip the ability and see what it felt like to swing the mighty hand of Rag. All right. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you don't feel like spinning, you can do some slamming. Thankfully, I'm still enjoying the spin. Where they at? Where are the bros? The butcher bros. Go bust open some more chests. If you look at other builds to incorporate, you just wing it. I sometimes look at the ladder, but I think a lot of what we're doing is like hearing what you guys are up to and then giving that a try. If something sounds cool, like Accents and I have some similar curiosities about like what could be fun. That's fun. But yeah, sometimes look at the ladder, but then you look at the ladder and like, oh, okay, so they have every piece of gear is like perfect GAs and has gem corruption, and they're bugging the seals. So there's a little bit of a gear gap there. But yeah, like sometimes I'm like, I wonder what they're tempering. But then people temper all kind of stuff. Some people temper overpower, some people temper crit damage, crit chance, I mean all that stuff. Everybody's just kind of testing different stuff out, so. Oh, the World Bar is screaming dreidel. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Angry spinning man. We already burnt through 3 Hell Tides? Oh my gosh. Alright, alright. Let's go quick. Let's go quick. I'll go do 2 pits in a second though. I wanna maybe I'll get a level out here first. Certainly possible. Does Archer also, so I don't really play, like me and Archer, we mostly play Minecraft. Like we're actually playing together, but he's played a little bit of D4 before. He has Diablo Immortal on the iPad. He likes that sometimes. Running around beating us up on his Barbarian. But yeah, he's like, dude, are you hitting for billions of damage? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's cool. So, got the thumbs up from my guy on that one. You can appreciate the big numbers.
Ah, good. I found a promising ore deposit.
Yeah, we don't usually play a lot of games other than Minecraft. He does like, we played some Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, I think that war plan should absolutely be shared between your characters. But maybe you just have like like a loadout though. So like if you wanted to farm something different on one character than the other, you could just use a loadout. So it doesn't have to cost you like 1,000,000 gold every time or something like that. Let's see. I'm kind of trying to blend your Paragon board and Rob's board. Okay, well, yeah, what's he up to? I know he's like got the 300 Paragon, you know. He's got the juice. I'm pretty sure he's using the double unique seal thing to do big damn, but there's probably also some stuff going on. Yeah, charge is kind of nice just for the overpower, but here in the next iteration of what I want to try, we don't need it. Not overpower, for unstoppable. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. You don't have to find the statues anymore. I don't think so. Big dog was slain by a skeleton corpse bow. Oh no. Those things do be sniping, dude. They do be sniping. Hit it right here.
That's a good size. I'll have to charge you extra for that.
Charge me, I protected you. But we're splitting that 50-50, bro. It's a splitsky situation there, buddy. I think I got at least most of the treasure chest, yeah? That looks like it. Base 200 trill, no bug, immortal version? Really? Nice. What's he doing for that? No bug? That's now you have my attention. Natty? Now I'm listening. Hold on a second. Very cool. Challenger and dominate glyphs? Oh, that's what I got too. Yep. For sure. For sure. He's gotta be doing something. Yeah. Do 200 trillones. That's a big damn. But if it's doing a natty, I like that. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. Like, he can do it with the bug version too. But yeah. He can do what he wants to do, dude. King Rob, but still. If it's 200 trill natty, that's nice.
That's it. Back to it.
I don't know if 24 Paragon level is gonna be make me do 200 trillion damage, but we'll see. We're like pretty close to, you know, we're like 75 trillion like top end hits. I don't want to do that. Get back up there. What new WoW stuff? What's going on? Oh, you mean like in like the transmog for in this game? We need gem transfigures too. Desperately. And yeah, I don't need charge on my bar for any of this content, like, but it is nice for the pit. It is nice for the pit. Because you gotta have the big dam for the pit. You must. The WoW mogs? Oh yeah, those look crazy, yeah. Those look crazy. I gotta find some armor chests that give me boots. Need some of that. Using 20 glyph levels? I mean, 30 trillion is still good. I've just seen some of the top end damage kind of go crazy. Mighty Throw? Yeah, I think it's based around Apogeic Furor. I haven't really looked into it too much, but it's like you're using Mighty Throw and making it an ultimate, and then you're getting like crazy buffed ultimate damage and stuff from some of the summons little talents you get. I haven't looked at the build, but I'm pretty sure like that's what's going on. Uh-oh. What happened, bro? On your feet, soldier. Hell's not done with us yet. Yeah, like there's everybody at the top is gonna have like just the most absurd gear. Because Diablo is definitely about, you know, there's some gameplay involved in how you succeed in the tower and stuff. But it's mostly just as your character just absurdly geared. And yeah, like the gem transfiguration one is gonna be on like all those guys. With the bugged thingy. We'll just keep trying, dude. We'll just keep trying. Paragon 277, boys. I really don't actually know where to put my stuff either. Is this Challenger? Yeah.
I expect you'll need
I don't have any more strength to click on, dude. I might have to start putting points in defense. Probably not. I'm just gonna click strength nodes. I don't know, dude. No, with this build, you know what? What we can actually do is we could do damage to bleeding. What's better, damage to bleeding or strength? Like, they're both like not great, but maybe my strength is getting buffed by my Selig a little bit, so we'll see. I know, defense, imagine. How mundane. I don't know, we'll see. Strength is damn though. Embarrassing, hope nobody looks at my profile. I'm pretty sure everything is just about juiced up though. Strength gives armor, it does. It does, gives armor and damage. I don't have any exciting strength nodes to click on though. You know, I could path to earthquake damage just for the 10 strength, but I think I don't know, bro. That seems a little too much. A little too much. Yeah. There we go. Dexterity can give you some crit, yeah. Gonna roll Necro just because of the Lich King thing? Yeah. Respect that. Pound him. We could just click strength nodes. It does get buffed a little bit. Damage to bleeding is like, don't love that. Just start slapping strength down, dude. Just call it good. I don't know. Just really random pathing, but I don't really want to click the armor ones or the resistance ones. Oh, hold up. Not really. I just don't think I need that stuff. This is pretty much playing Slayer Warrior, isn't it? Just whirlwinding around. Slayer arms. Make D4 streams? Oh, it's been good, huh? Thanks for tuning in, man. Keeping the D4 content pumping over here. That's what I like to see. Oh, there was probably something that made it so you could Bladestorm for a long time, yeah. I'm excited to hang out with all you guys playing PoE 2 as well, man.
Don't forget this, stranger.
Instead of playing Barb, we'll be playing Warrior, doing some... I'm pretty sure I still want to just do Slam Warrior. I think Shield Wall is very, very good, though. My Helltide! Alright, back to the pit. Yeah, the chuck it and shield slam thing, the skill looks awesome, and it is a slam. I saw that it is tagged as a slam, so you can scale it with your Titan stuff. Could be insane. Be insane.
What brings you?
Damage to bleeding could be worthwhile if it's multi and not additive. Yeah, I mean, I think it just like goes. Oops, daisies. I'm pretty sure that sword was something I could have used. Whatever. That was a decent. I think that was a base sword that was okay. It was probably just a strength GA. Materials might make sure that shoot little divine pellets at people. So we could do strength. But I think the only damage nodes I can click on are over there. Like, 'cause this one gives you strength, and it gives you 10 physical damage. Oh wait, I have physical damage right here too. What's better, physical damage or strength? Damage 2 bleeding. I might start slowly working my way to this strength, or to this, just for the fizz damage, and then that right there, maybe. That seems fine, I guess. Seems aight. Oh my gosh, all my glyphs are... I have to do 138 now. Oh my gosh. Dude, I really do kind of wonder if it's not better to just try to get a 8% chance to upgrade. These are gonna be long pits, bro. Some long pit runs. I think I just need to do like a lower level one. Let's try it out, dude. It's gonna be a little bit like annoying, but yeah. I don't know. Do the little boiling blood pustules do damage? All right, how low can I go and still get 8? %8 chance upgrade. Let's see. Let's see. It's kind of awkward to get that earthquake thing, but it's like, it's still 10% physical damage. And you're just pathing through stats. It's not all strength, but... all the little blood boil thing would do is be stack my overpower a little faster in the front end. I don't think that's worth it. The little pustules are okay, but... it just depends on what all I want to drop. Don't know. I like Tibalt's, and it looks like our boots situation is gonna change. The build that I'm kind of looking out for right now is I do want to try the Flicker Step Wrath of the Berserker. That sounds... I really like Wrath of the Berserker, and I'm putting it back in my build. And it sounds like anger management is bugged to not give you damage anyway, so it's like... I don't know. I'd probably use Wrath of the Berserker anyway. But yeah, if we could not do anger management, that's kind of interesting. I think anger management is still very comfy. But yeah. Anyway, regardless of whether anger management's working or not, I would still maybe want to use Perma Wrath of the Berserker because I like that skill a lot. And I'm not going to get cooldown reduction on my gear. But that's one way to try to get Wrath of the Berserker up more often, is Flicker Step. See. It also boosts overpower. Boiling Blood. It gives you, so Boiling Blood I thought only gave you a stack of overpower and then made little blood pustules. Is it also a 20% overpower damage increase? Yeah, I like Charge just fine. Charge gives you the 1 second of Unstoppable, and it gives you weapon swap to stack overpower faster. But yeah, I mean, if you... that's another option. Plus, I kind of need my runes to do stuff. I'm using runes to Warcry and give me wolves and stuff. Yeah, Wario, you're digging it? I'm glad to hear that, man. It's fun, huh? Endgame is good too, so you got some stuff to look forward to. Is Perma Wrath would be sick. Yeah, I don't think that the Boiling Blood gave you a damage increase besides just exploding the boils. Which, does that even do damn? Like Belkiel was said it was doing hundreds of millions of damage, and the hundreds of millions is like 0 damage. So, right, it stacks up your overpower, but I don't have any trouble stacking overpower. Only in the very, very beginning of the dungeon. But if you play Wrath of the Berserker with overpower stack, then it's up, you know, instantly, right? Or it feels like it. But you can just charge a couple times and spend some rage, and then it's all stacked up. I feel like it's not worth it. Oh my god. I don't want these little guys around. These little goblinies. I think this is more worth it though. I gotta see how low we can go and still get 8% chance to upgrade glyphs. And then it's just gonna be like faster pit runs for a lower percent chance to upgrade them. But I don't think I'm gonna try to like grind through a 138. Like that's just like it may take the same amount of time to run 2 133s as a 138 or whatever. But this is gonna feel much better and we're gonna get more completion. So Booming Voice out of Boiling? Yeah, I'll take Booming Voice too. I'm not using either of those at the moment though. I think all I have is Earth Striker.
Will be tested now.
And Anger Management. I think that's it. Then the rest of my stuff right now is using uniques, which is kind of strange because I do like the legendary powers a lot, but that's just what we got going on right now. And then Banished Lord has given us our main overpower generation. I mean, I just have the little thingy set up most of the time, the little overlay. We just made it less, kind of like, you know, made it more see-through. Less of a pain in the butt for you guys to look at, I think. Burn these guys down, dude. Boink. Can you use the Sork teleport every like 5 seconds? That's 63 trillion. That's not too bad. It's gonna be more than that now too. 52s and 47s. That's not too bad. Not too bad in terms of the actual strongest hit possible. All right. Did Rob go back to like Sescherons or something to make like a big hit? Twister, yeah, so it's all gonna be 8% chance upgrade, so it's gonna be a lot of sad times here, but how it is. Using Whirlwind's right, but I mean, is he using the Berserker Crucible? Because Sescherons will lead to bigger like number hits. Because of the way it does the increased damage. Big damn guy, she was cooking. Alright. Let's see, is 132? An 8% chance upgrade? Let's find out. Just for gameplay controls, I hold right click, but sometimes my guy just stops attacking. What? Yeah, that's one of the things about Whirlwind that's really nice, is you just smooth. Sescherons with low life would make you squishy, yeah. It would. But you can build your guy tanky enough to maybe do it, but yeah, it would make you squishy. Let's see what he's up to. Pumping the big dog. Good. Like I said, I think 300 Paragon probably helps, but there's probably more to it than that. I just don't know if there's like any kind of like cool mechanic interactions they got going on. He's blasting though, he's blasting. Again, it's gonna take forever to upgrade no matter what, but this feels like a little bit more fun than trying to grind a 138. And if we're not gonna be able to get the 16% chance with 138, then we may as well go as low as we can get to get the 8% chance as possible. Just to make it speedy. What is this game? How is this fun? Building and progressing your character is fun. What kind of games do you like? kind of games do you tend to prefer? Getting your character strong, I like that. Grinding and progressing your dude. Making gains. Putting your gains up against other people's. Definitely has a different style, but be like WoW? I mean, it's very similar to WoW. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? How is this different? This is very similar to WoW. This is just a Mythic Plus dungeon, just faster. What do you mean? No, I'm just running a Mythic Key. I'm running like a 10 right now. The speed farming a 10. But like the gains are a little bit more sort of consistent, and they're not really capped by a week, you know, by a week-to-week basis. You just make your guy stronger, play as much as you want. Very similar. Bruh. That's how. It's not PvP, but definitely really good character progression. And if you get good at your WoW rotation, you may as well just be holding down right click and spinning. So the gameplay looks all the time? I mean, yeah, I guess. It's the same thing as WoW. Again, your WoW rotation, once you practice enough, is just as easy as holding down right click pretty much anyway. Mythic Plus Dungeon, bro, blasting fools. Getting your character stronger, taking on better challenges, making more gains. But yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, it's fine. But you're asking me if it's fun for me? It is, yeah. Moment to moment, just like spinning on fools is like, whoa, this is crazy. I'm spinning and I'm spinning and I'm spinning. But it's like, yes, I'm doing something right now that makes my character stronger. We're grinding. We're getting a little bit of XP. We're gonna try to upgrade my glyphs to make myself do a little bit more damage, which lets us go then push higher in the tower, which is kind of just like, you know, the pit, but it's like ranked Mythic Plus. So, but of course you could play a build that has a little bit more active playstyle than just spinning and shouting and charging, if you wanted to, yeah. You could. And I frequently do, but this is the first time I played Whirlwind. Even though I always play Barbarian, I haven't really played much Whirlwind, but it's good. But we're managing a couple buffs while spinning around, you know? Pretty chill. Nice. It's nice. I feel like I don't really want to tank that fire AoE. Sometimes that might hurt. I think we're mostly okay, but sometimes it might hurt. Here. This guy's not the one that does like a huge explosion of poison AoE, I don't think. Again, I don't necessarily want to tank the poison. Dots can get weird. Or the fire. You guys trying to shoot fire at me too. I think I'm doing more damage with the bleed one, but I don't know. Don't know. Where's my thing? Where's my little glyph upgrader thing? Gone. I mean, this thing I know, but like, I'm trying to look for the little pedestal to put the stone in. It's like here. Oh, it was hiding right on the edge. Okay, I see. All right, 8% chances again. We're still 8% though. So, oh nice. It may hit eventually, 8% chance. And again, so now we can go to 131 and see if it still gives me the juice. I rolled a new weapon, still trying for gem quality. This time it got 30 quality, 7% sword. Well, there you go. 30 quality is really good. Yeah, Mario, what do you do? Just run sideways and jump over stuff? At your pit level, you'll be 8% until max? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna see if 131 still does it though. I am curious.
The people of Sanctuary are grateful. They've sent their regards.
I am curious. Another pit. Pit to Helltide combo. I like that, but I kind of want to do more of just only that if I can. We can do this one actually. I do need the Infernal Hordes.
Very well. That settles it.
131? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find out what's the lowest one I can do and still get 8%. I think that's how it works. I don't think I needed to do this way yet, but I think we need to do it this way now. I think so. I think so. Get him 150. Rip him up. But a lot of the content that you get into now is gonna be pretty easy, but it's kind of like World Quest and WoW. It's like, or something like a delve. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna be like super hard, but you'll blast it because it gives you gains. And there is some of that. It's like, what are the gains for? It's like, well, probably so you could go do stuff that's tough, like Mythic Raid or like high keys, you know? Farming power and then putting your character up to the test, you know? And this one has a ranked ladder for it too, so you can put your, you know, you have like a ladder for Mythic Plus, right? It'd be cool, wouldn't it? You have rating, but you can see other people on the ladder too and see what they're doing with their builds and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Them gains, and it is earned, yeah. It is. I mean, even if you're getting really lucky with some of the gem transfigures and stuff, like you still have to probably have put some time into farming and crafting, and eventually it hits, and then when it hits, your power goes crazy, you know, and that grind is satisfying. It's fun. At least for me, it is. I do enjoy it. Blast in the pits. But once it starts giving me not 8%, we will probably knock the pit back up. This is a 131 though. 4%'s a little too low. But again, in terms of ARPG numbers, 8% chance to get your upgrade is not even that bad. Any Lost Ark players out there? I guess this doesn't have like a pity system that we're aware of, but still. We'll get it. Level 150 glyphs are pretty good. Pretty good solid gains. And a little 1% damage here and there. Adds up. Good. You guys love that. It's either they upgrade or don't. Over the long term, there is a number associated with how frequently it'll do it, but yeah, just keep clicking it. Eventually it goes. Just keep clicking it. It will eventually upgrade. And then when it does, we'll get stronger, and the next run will be easier. Huge Omega Deeps on this dude. Post them. Rocked them. There we go. Don't want to stand in the blood and die myself, though. Where's my stone? Did I drop it somewhere? Aw, oh, nuts. Should I go back and look for it? It's gone, bro. It's gone. Whatever. It's still 8%. It's still 8% for 149 too? Oh my gosh, okay. What happens if I just keep clicking this? Try to get Twister upgraded. It's a lot of not gonna upgrade, but 130, so we can probably 130 now. Headbone build? Yeah. I mean, I think that a lot of builds are gonna sort of converge on certain things, but yeah, I mean, we've been just kind of doing our thing, messing around, trying different stuff, seeing what we like, seeing what feels good. It is fun to look at the ladder and see what people have too as well. I'm not really trying to live in a vacuum, and I'm not trying to pretend like I'm inventing brand new things never before seen in Diablo, but I have just been kind of just, you know, doing my thing. I like hearing what you guys are up to and incorporating some interesting mechanics and whatnot. Oh, the number? Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try one lower too. See if that gives me the thing. I wonder how low can you go? I wonder. Door powered up yet? Have them stacks cranked up yet? It's funny because of Challenger, we kill the elite about as fast as the little packs around him. I want to believe that this damage to bleeding is worth it. I mean, it's a whole rare node. This means I have to press charge more. I think the main thing is about the damage that you do to bosses with it. I think that's where I want the damage to bleeding. With that extra, you know, however much damage you're getting, you know, an additive 55% just chucked in the bucket might be worth it. Versus like making it a little bit easier to have your unstoppable uptime. Chuck it in the bucket. I feel like we're lagging a bit. Chuck it in the bucket. Oh, nice and smooth though. Like a sub 5-minute run, so you at least get the extra glyph upgrade chances.
I am being followed.
Oh, you think so, Ted? I'll check him out. I'll peep him. See what he's up to. See if he's cooking or not. Cooking or not. I think he is trying to do some kind of permanent uptime rather than Berserker tech. That will probably be worth looking into. That's something I want to hear and see more of. I do love me some Wrath of the Berserker. No cooldown reduction, not using Marshall. Using some kind of weird flicker step tech. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did have a flicker step. I've seen it. Yesterday it dropped for me and I was like, I didn't keep them, I don't think. Maybe I did actually. I gotta see if they're in my bank. I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm pretty sure I chucked them. But I looked at them and I was like, And Accents comes in tonight. It's like, you know what, dude? I was thinking the same thing. Next flicker step we get, dude. Flicker step with the thingy on there is gonna be like hard to get though. The evade reduces the cooldown. Oh no, it's vicious death. He probably can kill me even in this difficulty, man. This freaking guy. Kill him! Get him out of here! Cursed mob. No. He's got 4 of them. Get out of here, man. Okay, let's see. So, still 8% chance at 130. Gotta keep clicking it. Eventually it'll go. Okay, 129? Surely 129 doesn't do it. Dude, maybe it is. Maybe it's 20 levels difference is what you can do. That could be crazy. That could be crazy. Never played Diablo. How interesting is it to just go around and spin nonstop and kill everything around you? That's pretty fun, yeah. You guys are roasting my build. What the heck? Give it a try, man. It's pretty fun. I am kind of curious, like, what brought you to the stream for playing Diablo? Maybe like you watch a WoW and you're like, oh, what's going on with Diablo? Yes, it is fun though. Like I would have fun blade storming everything down in WoW. I don't know, it is super fun, yeah. Put your Hearthstone in. There's this little thingy that you plop it in there, and then it gives you 1 extra roll to try to upgrade your stuff. Had a great time with it, yeah. Feels very smooth and good. Very, very strong farmer. Whirlwind. Spinning, shouting, charging, going Super Saiyan. It's a fun build, yeah. A lot different than D3. It's, I mean, it is still Diablo, but yeah, it's definitely got some like a lot of content differences, crafting differences than D3, yeah. Especially this expansion, they've definitely done a lot of this expansion to kind of crank things up quite a bit. With the endgame loop and the crafting and whatnot, very cool. And this build except poison or rogue, yeah, I think a lot of classes I think have some kind of like spin to win capabilities, right?
I am being followed.
I think so. Gotta get charge off CD. Maybe for this build I should use the charge CD reduction, like final or like little talent, but I don't know. It's whatever. I'd have to take a point out of Wrath. I suppose we could. Any respec in here? Oh, I already have it. What do I not have? Yeah. All right. Sometimes I do need more charges when we're like speeding. All right, I'll do it. There seems like there's maybe some like optimization I could mess with that where I don't have like 1 point missing in Wrath, but we'll see. How are you doing? 20 trillion damage. My guy's pretty strong at this point. Guy's pretty buff. But we're gonna be doing even more damage. Even more. You can do it, Twister. Eventually, 8% chance hits. Those are pretty fast runs, though. I do think that at 129, it's gotta be, right? I don't know exactly what he's doing, no. But we've been doing overpower for a bit, yeah. So I think overpower is good, but I'm not sure what he's up to. We're hitting for 200 trillion. That's a lot. Don't know what he's doing. I probably need to take a little gander, though. Yeah, you guys say that. It's just not, though. It's not. Just aim. Those helms have potential, bro. Not how it works. At least that's not the number that I'm looking at. Yeah, what's giving him the 200 trillion, you think? Just it's probably more than just the Paragon. You guys can tell me. Because Paragon is helpful, I think. What, like 25 points? Or sorry, 23 points. 23 times 5 is, you know, 100, so that's like doing 100% more damage. And that would get me to, what, 100 trillion? But then he's doing it natty, so he's not bugging the charms, you said? That's awesome. So, there's gotta be a little bit more to it, right? Yeah, I mean, doing like over double the damage that you're gonna get from Paragon will kind of push my damage to like the 100 to 150 range, maybe? Maybe a little bit more than that, even? I just don't know if there's any other tech besides just getting stronger, you know? What's going on, Dominate Glyph? Yeah, I use Dominate, yep. We've been using Dominate for a bit. That overpowered tech is nice. I think a lot of Barbarians will probably end up kind of moving towards that over time. Definitely good. I was telling you guys a long time ago, remember when I was saying that I'm pretty sure overpower is like the new frontier for damage, like that's gonna be the thing. But now there's also some craziness with Mighty Throw, but for Whirlwind Barb in particular, yeah, I mean, overpower was like, yeah, I'm definitely interested in that, and we got it cooking, I've loved it. Still applying the old values of what now? Old values of overpower? I'm using the dominate glyph too. Dude, is it just like the only way anybody does damage is bugging stuff? Are people thinking that the dominate thing is a bug? I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong. I don't know about that. I think overpower scaling is just crazy because it's all additive. So you see some really big numbers. We heard the Barb song. I have not. Is it like some kind of AI thing? Like, what's up with that? I bet you could crank out some really funny like Barbarian AI songs. Metal song Barbarian, yeah. Is it AI? I know Korn did a song with Diablo. That'd be sick. I think I heard a little bit of that one. So you're right, like we're doing like 40 to 60 trillion. So like if you take that damage and you know you add another 5 times 23% damage to it, I mean that's some pretty good hits. Get these glyphs upgraded hopefully. Eventually. It can do it, dude. It can do it, I believe. I believe in you, little twister. I haven't looked up builds, no. But it is cool to see what people are up to at this point, kind of like figure out how to reach the apex of power together. But no, I think especially early on, it's definitely best to just like make whatever build you can out of what drops for you. So you're not like, man, I need this item for my build. Right? I don't know. It doesn't really seem like that's the case to me. Capricorns, thanks so much, man. A big flex for you. Pump it up, man. It doesn't seem out of scale with other glyphs. Just seems good. I could be wrong, though. I mean, it is very, very powerful. It's a very powerful glyph. But the way that the stats read, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's just code because I like it. Seems fine. My overpowers do 438% damage increase per stack. That's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Fine. Is endgame effective for leveling? Yeah. Only thing is that it's just not going to be super smooth right off the bat because you don't have the fury generation tools. But if you get some like fury on kill, that'll feel nice. If you get some lucky hit chance to proc fury gain, and you use either you know, you can use the mace, the two-handed mace expertise, or you can use the polearm expertise to kind of give you some fury generation on hit. That's usually, you know, pretty nice. Whirlwind Barb is chill though. We maybe should be just farming hell type, but I kind of like doing pits and working on glyphs right now. That's kind of chill. Just work on one glyph at a time here, man. Once I get this one, I mean, I could do 128 as well. I bet it's a 20 level spread. It's kind of how it is with other glyphs. It's like a 10 level spread. For it to be a 16% chance to upgrade. That's just crazy. 138 is just, it takes a little long. Probably just run these faster, I think. And just send it. I felt like leveling as Whirlwind is fine. You just gotta basic attack bosses every once in a while and then use Death Blow as like a way to just fill your rage bar full whenever you kill something with Death Blow. That felt pretty good to me. Felt pretty good. But yeah, for the 200 trillion build that you guys are mentioning, I have to see if there's any other interactions that I'm not incorporating right now. There could be, but it seems like it really might just be, you know, good gear in Paragon with this setup, and you could kind of do that kind of damage. I think it may be. The nose he has on Dominate is boosting his damage by almost 5,000. Okay. Well, well, well. 5,000%? A lot. That's a lot. Well, what is Barbarian supposed to be able to do? Seems like quite a big upgrade. Dominic, you want to get up there, buddy? I feel like maybe I should probably owe you. This doesn't really feel like upgrading. Bruh. Bruh. I love PoE, looking forward to it, yeah. Level is Fire Whirlwind, he's a lightning strike to generate rate. Yep, that's fine. Yep. It's an additive value, it is. It's nice. It's nice. Good. I'm gonna see what 128 feels like, see if it's a noticeable difference. It's probably not. 200 was with the unique bug, but I think I could do it without it. Like if you get good enough Paragon and gear, I think you can do it without it. I think so. The unique shield, that could be kind of fun. Oh, bummer, Buzz. That sucks. I'm just gonna use Wrath of Berserker to quickly stack overpower here. Stack it up. Ramp up the gains and see if 128 just gets super steamrolled. I can see it. We're banging. But really, I think it sounds crazy, but I don't think I'm that far off of that amount of damage. Because I think every Paragon level increases your damage by like 5%, right? Even if you just click strength nodes, every Paragon is 500, you know, another 5% damage.
Curse this place. I am being followed.
You take the 70 trillions that we're doing and multiply it by 5 times 23. Wow. Like percent damage, I mean, right? So it's like 100 something damage. Add that on to some nice gem corrupts, you know, max rank glyphs. I think we're there. And that's without the bugged charms. I think so. How do you keep stacking OP stacks? Banished Lord's Talisman. Let's do it. I think that we're about ready to make a video about the build. There's I do kind of want to try the flicker step tech, but just don't usually have time to do the videos on the weekends as much, unless I did the video in the evening. But I've also just been messing with stuff still. Really am a Wrath of the Berserker enjoyer. I want to get that going. But we do have a video that I want to post today. Dude. Okay, cool. Great. Where's my stone? Here we go. Which aspect? It's Banished Lord's Talisman. You can... I'm using that as a charm. It gives you 4 stacks of overpower whenever you spend 275 Fury, and it also gives you up to 12% increased crit damage per stack of overpower. So 144% increased crit damage. Pretty juicy. Yeah, so that is how it works. Cool. Come on, dude. Just one time. Just one time. Much Fury? I think when we're all stacked up, we have probably like 650 or so. When we're all ramped up. But I'm using a lot of martial skills in my stuff right now.
Just getting warmed up.
Eminence Downfall. I wonder if I should start saving the Crowns of Lucian instead of scrapping them and see if I can get a cool one. I don't know. $1K Fury, yeah. That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
taken apart.
Yeah, he's a fun example of like what happens if you just pool resources as much as possible and just play Diablo constantly. Like how powerful can you get? And then has he been getting pretty lucky with his gem corrupts and stuff? Has that been good? Because we're still working on that. I think we all are.
Terrible. And nice. Next one will be
Not
even
bad,
better.
not bad. Not bad, not really. Brick City, yeah, it's tough. Have you guys told him to play on the streamer client? Has he tried that? That might help. Has that worked out yet? Just tell him to try the streamer client a little bit. That might help out. Someone should let him know. Yeah, it's kind of get him on there. You know, might help. I'm gonna have to log in on there myself here pretty soon if I keep not getting my stuff going the right way. You guys wouldn't mind, would you, if I just did a little streamer client gaming real quick? Fire it up. Wouldn't bother anybody. Won't tell. Thanks. Everybody's cool with that. Pretty good Gores farm so far today, apparently. We're all gored up. Alright, that's fine.
Back to it.
Okie doke. Streamer client? Question mark? This is a joke. Anytime like a streamer gets something good to happen, the chat's like, "What the heck? Streamer client? You know, rigged for the good stuff." Hey Roman, thank you so much, man. A big flex for the 9 months. Pumping us up with it, dude. Thank you, man. Little teeny tiny baby. Oh my goodness. All right, ramp it on up. Ramp it on up. I'm gonna do a couple more pit runs and see if we can grab some more levels on these here glyphs. 8% chance is not great, but you know what? Like I said, if you play Lost Ark, dude, you have an 8% chance to upgrade your weapon. I mean, that's massive. Lost Ark changed me forever. 8% chance to win on a roll is that you can just do infinitely is really not bad. It is really not that bad when you think about it. Like 129 is like just as good. But you can, yeah, you can take your glyphs all the way to the max as long as you can do pit level 129. That's interesting. I was running them to 16% chance to upgrade, but this is kind of where it's at. As long as you can do pit 129, you are good to go for level 150 glyphs. Well, actually, no, I guess that's 130 technically. But no, it's not, is it? Because the 129 sends it to 150. Yeah, it's 129. As long as you can do 129, you're good. I have Endurance Faith on. I could probably take it off for some of this content though. But I literally use Endurance Faith as my glove. Then I have Banished Lord's Talisman as the charm. But for some of this stuff, I could probably put Gores on and just do more damage. That would be chill for like the farming content. But without Endurance Faith, I am a little probably squishy because I have like no defensive investment at all. Just because Endurance Faith Sellings just like completely solves your defenses for like just about everything besides just like standing and stuff that will kill you, guaranteed. Made it. You for sure how easy it is to gear up other MMOs, yeah. I mean, I feel like other MMOs, the gearing is actually kind of similar in some ways. Just Lost Ark just took the mask off, right? It's like, yeah, just do this thing for a chance to upgrade. How it is. I do like Endurance Faith though. I've done some builds that do more damage without Endurance Faith. It just makes you so tanky for free. Like I could probably do some runs without Endurance Faith on real quick and just sort of see what it does. Yes, dude, it hit it. Yes. All right, now we can do the other ones. First try. Oh my God, do it. Streamer client. We got 2 upgraded that time. Insane. Yes, dude. Massive. Yep. The great graphics temper. Yep. Should we chuck on a pair of gores and see how squishy I am? Bring me your finest gauze. Bring me your finest gauze. So let's see, which one do we want to do? Oh, that hurts your feelings right there, the indestructible. Those might do. Those might have to do. Are those my favorite? Those are the resist all. These do more damn. Okay. So we can do some big fucking damn. But we will likely be a little squeash. But if we're speed farming, I got Mythic Seal, brother. I mean, I've played this character for 174 hours. I've found one Mythic Seal, and it's the bad one, bro. How do you get the good one, brother? I mean, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. So this is what my damage would look like if I could wear two mythic charm, or sorry, two unique charms, and then I would just be tankier. Let's see. Let's see how it feels to be powerful beyond measure. Like, is Gores even the best thing to do, though? Is it even? I wonder if there's other crazier multipliers you could... Yeah. But you just die to air. Like... like, what? What did I just die to there? Like, what? I died to, like, one little, like, lightning pellet. You know? Just play the game. Yep, do it. Yeah, like, what? So it's like, you just die to air. But then with Endurant Faith, you are literally unkillable. So, like, yeah. I don't think it's worth it. You can get away with, like, 0 defensive investment. And just become unkillable. What was this guy's problem, though? Why were you killing me like that? That's not very nice. Was lightning enchanted? I have a bunch of lightning resist too, but yeah, it's just the way that it works is you just put Endurant Faith gloves on so you can still wear a more offensive power than Gores, and it just solves your defense then and there. Seligs plus Endurant Faith, your defense is solved. You're good to go.
Curse this place.
But you do have to find yourself a decent pair of Endurant Faith gloves, which takes a second. Aspects am I running? So on top of my head, Limitless, Rage. So we have Arrow of Perdition. I have Earth Striker Chest. I have Tibalt's Legs. I have Yen's Blessing boots so that it procs my challenging shot with fire constantly. We have Endurant Faith gloves. We have Limitless Rage on one-hander, or sorry, two-hander. Ramalodni's one-hander, Channeling one-hander, Tidal enchant, two-hander, Ring of Starless Skies. We have the Deluge Ring enchant, and then Seligs. Oh my dear. That's in the video too, though. But yeah. Curse this place, yeah, dude. Oh, we're not, dude. I don't have my stone with me anymore. We died. This is a go nexter. That's what I'm doing right now, though. The Yen's tech is pretty funny with this setup. I think it's pretty neat. The only thing that Yen's can do is proc a challenging shout, which gives us a massive damage increase. The fire one. 20% from the little choice node, and then 20% from the fire choice. Big damn. Big damn. Pow. It still could give me some upgrades, bro. It still could, if it wanted to. It could just work, and that would be nice. You could if you wanted to. This is 129. But I feel like I just keep clicking dominate and try to get it to go. Oh yeah, max dominate reach. Now Twister's gonna do it too. This run, last one, bang. No, okay, no, moving on. Max level dominate, huge. Max level dominate with as much willpower as it can possibly have. Actually, stack 12 power. Tidal enchant on your two-hander. What we're doing there. That's how. Put all these gores back. Sorry, gores. You guys are cool and all, but can't really wear you, man. Not with this setup. We have gone way too thin on normal defenses. They should make the base game free if you buy the expansion. I agree. That'd be nice. I agree. Nice. They do give you the other expansion if you buy this expansion, but yeah. Be nice. Or at least have it as like part of like a package where there's a discount for it. Hopefully there is. Charging around on these fools. I hope the bleed is hitting them. The shrapnel bleed is scaling up my demooch. I swear it feels almost just as much damage just to use the normal unstoppable iron skin, but this should add another multiplier to the situation, which makes it better. I can get unstoppable from charging and Wrath of Berserker, so we'll see. Gotta charge periodically. Not a big deal. The elites do get blasted down. They get super shredded.
Curse this place.
Curse
I am
this.
being followed.
Curse this place. Okay, bro, look at you're running them over. You're trucking them. No mercy. You would recommend I remove channeling aspect for tidal, heavy hitting, or limitless? No, I recommend you remove heavy hitting out of those ones. Heavy hitting is the weakest of all those. Heavy hitting gives you a 60% damage increase. Channeling gives you a 70. And you put that on your two-hander. It gets you 140, but no, you don't. I would put limitless rage and tidal on there. On the two-handers. Those are the biggest damage increase ones, I think. So, yeah. But I think heavy hitting is the one I would drop. Heavy hitting is only a 60% damage increase. And if you need another one that does for damage purposes, I would probably go. Which one's is it crushing that gives you damage while fortified? That one's 65. So that's a good one. If you needed another damage one for some reason. I don't do crushing on ring. I did deluge on ring, but you can do crushing on ring if you wanted. Deluge gives you 94 or 96 max fury. That's 96% damage increase with tidal plus deluge combo. Is Rob not doing that? I feel like everybody's like kind of just doing the Rob build, but he probably is. And if he ain't, I mean, I think he is. But he might want to if he is not. I want to think about it. Running Gore's Heavenly Strength Pants, crushing on ring. Boiling blood for chest, anger management boots with limitless 200 mace and tidal and slash channeling in one hand. Okay, so he's not doing he's not doing deluge. Deluge, I think, I mean, overpower stacks increase your primary maximum resource by 8 and regeneration by 12. I mean, 96 times damage is more. Rob just started today. Okay, I need to make my build guide for him then. No. We gotta get him hooked up. Wait, okay, I see. Is it deluge? Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he knew about that tech. There we go. He knew about the tech. Yeah, that's big damn. Big damn. We hit max rank Twister now too. Exciting. We're doing it big farming over here, boys. Big farming today. It's by far the best aspect. Yeah, it's crazy. If you're not using it. You started using Deluge for getting rid of Endurant Faith to run Banished Lords? Yeah. Is he not? Yeah, I don't know if he's started doing this yet. Just using Endurant Faith on your gloves. I like the Endurant Faith on gloves, but if you're trying to solve defenses without Endurant Faith at all, then yeah, you're gonna have to get some defense on your actual guy. I think if you use Endurant Faith with Seligs, you don't need a single defensive aspect at all. But yeah, Deluge on Ring is insane with Tidal. I don't think you want crushing anywhere in your build with that, but maybe if there's like you could squeeze some more damage out somewhere. But no, I think Deluge is way better than most aspects you can get. If you could put Deluge on a two-hander, I mean, like I don't know if it beats Limitless, but I don't know. Yep. Your ring transfigured. Did you do it before I get a Deluge? Yep. Deluge is cray-cray. 96 max resource is wild damage increase with Ramalani's. It is insanity. I know that we use the phrase you want to do that, but I think you can do whatever you want, but I think that's crazy and good. I mean, it's offense and defense, right?
I am being followed.
Crazy mode. What's the math on that? Yeah, 628. Feels like it's lower than it should be, but I don't know. Kind of crazy. 900 with Deluge, yeah. That's the strat. I know we had mentioned there was some crushing going on there, but we don't want no crushing. Hey, baby. We don't want no crushing. You can put crushing on instead of channeling if you wanted to play Hoda. You could. Here we go, just mop them up. I think I'm 2 immortal. So Tyrael's is nice for speed farming just because it like shoots, like once you do enough damage that like the little holy pellet actually kills dinky mobs, it is nice to have it. It just increases your AoE for speed farming. But yeah, for actual defense, once you have Selig's Endurant Faith, you don't need to put any points in defense. I swear. Like even in your Paragon, like you don't really need armor or anything like that. I still have some, but I might take it off, dude. I might even like take points out of the little, just only pathing to the rare part of the node. I might even take that off and see how much more strength I can squeeze into the build or something like that. There may come a time where you start dying even with that combo on, and when that happens, it's like, okay, well, time to go back to a little bit of defense. But if you die with that on, sometimes it's like skill issue anyway, right? It's like, okay, I guess I can't tank that. My Paragon sure looks weird. I have Selig and Endurant Charm using Gore's gloves. Can't get any good rolls on that. Yeah, I think when the next frontier for damage is getting the overpower set up with Banished Lord's Talisman in your charm, and then using Endurant Faith gloves. It was so funny when like Accents came in and was like, dude, just try the gloves on. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Why can't I get 4 overpower stacks? Any idea why? Do you have any kind of overpower stacking mechanic in your build? Stopping crushing a deluge on my ring? Yeah, you should. If you want to do more damage. Yeah. Oh, you mean like you have like your max stacks? Yeah, you need to have title on your weapon if you want to do that one. You can get rid of gores if you have Endurant Faith gloves. Oh, okay, yeah. Title power on your weapon is nice for that. And damage from Berserking is kind of nice, but more stats is good, I think, too. Oh, wow. Hit. Alright, dudes. My glyphs are getting to 150. Insanity! Again, if you guys need like an update on my build, it's not the exact same thing that I'm doing right now, but the overpower setup is there. In that last video. But what's not there is the Endurant Faith. I haven't made a video about even putting Endurant Faith on yet, which is kind of crazy because I love it. We just have we have some content that needs to go up at a certain time, so I haven't done it yet. But hopefully, if you guys have been watching the stream, we've been talking about it a lot, and you kind of got the deets. But yeah, putting just actually wearing Endurant Faith gloves was such a funny like obvious innovation to do. But I love it because now I can use Banished Lord's Talisman. I was like, man, it'd be so sick if you could use Endurant Faith and Banished Lords. Then some people were bugging it to do it. I was like, oh, that's one way to do it, but I didn't know you had to bug it. Oh man, well I'm not gonna be able to do it. And then I was like, dude, just put the gloves on. It's like, oh my god, yeah, just put the gloves on. And then you have Giga Tank and Giga Dam. Awesome. Does Ramalani stack with a weapon, considering I don't have Bloodlord's Talisman? Ramalani's is something that scales off of your max resource, so using Tidal to get 12 stacks of overpower, and then using a Deluge to make use of those 12 stacks, yeah, that works with Ramalani, yeah. But if you want Endurant Faith gloves, what you can do is any ancestral glove that's blue, or that's as long as it's not legendary or unique, you can use the cube to strip all the affixes off of it to turn it into just a normal white glove that's ancestral. And you go make a level 1 paladin, and then use the transform normal to unique recipe. And it has a decent chance to turn into Endurant Faith, and you can use that to roll a ton of Endurant Faith gloves until you get like vulnerable damage multi and then other good stuff on your gloves. 18% chance? Yeah, which is better than the chance I have to get my aspect upgrade right now, my glyph upgrade. But yeah, I have not done that personally because I just haven't needed to. I got a pretty good pair of Endurant Faith gloves already, but like, if you wanted to, if you don't have Endurant Faith gloves at all, then you could do that strategy. But yeah, that's the beauty of what I'm currently doing, and I really love that. It is so juicy. And now I've been able to scale my damage just normally off of that, so let me see. Alright. There you go. Let's blast this one. We got a jet. I don't use Gore's Gauntlet, no. I do not. You get more damage from Bloodlord's Talisman anyway. Like 144 crit damage increase versus 90% increased damage. That's just more damage. But you do, like, I was trying to use Gores and Bloodlords, and it was like, okay, I can maybe get sort of tanky to survive, and the damage was massive. But you're not as tanky as Endurant Faith on, with like no other defensive investment. So then you can just invest all in offense. Endurant Celigs just solves your defense. It's crazy. And it's like, is that OP? That like this one interaction solves your defense? But it's like, you do have to roll every single piece of gear and not have any life on it, right? So then it's like, you are actually kind of getting a little bit specific with your gearing. But maybe it's ethical. Maybe. Dude. Insane. Nice. Cool, so when we get back, we'll finish my glyphs, I guess. Nice. If you use Gores, then get Endurant Charm. Right, but it's better to get Endurant Faith on your glove slot, and then use Banished Lords. I think I call it Bloodlords frequently. It's Banished Lords. BLT.
Mainly
All right, dudes. Good sesh.
brings you.
Good, strong sesh. Time for me to call it for now and go pick up my baby boy. Go hang out with him for a while. Go touch some grass. And then, when we return, the grind continues. It's possible that we hit 280 Paragon tonight if we really grind Paragon in particular. It's possible. It's possible. How do you target farm for Endurance Faith gloves? Rewind the VOD like 2 minutes when I was talking about the aspects. Or I can tell you quickly. Any white, blue, yellow ancestral gloves, put them on your filter, strip all the affixes off, go into level 1 Paladin, do the unique from normal glove thingy, and that's the best way to roll Endurance Faith in particular. Paladins have a good chance of getting those. Anyway, I got a jet. I will see you guys tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for pumping us up with the subs already, man. Strong start to the day. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.